Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we are looking at the Transformers Generations Deluxe Waspinator. If you guys know anything about my Transformers collection, it is that I love Beast Wars, and I have all of the ones that ever appeared on the TV show, and so when they come out with these new versions of these guys, I gobble them up. I absolutely love them, and this guy's a perfect example of why. He is just about a perfect Transformer figure. You really can't get too much better than this guy. Maybe a tiny bit more paint, obviously, to bring him to life would have been nice, but for a $13 price point, you really can't beat it. There's no kibble at all. He looks almost exactly like he did in the show, almost exactly like he does on this cover. Really a solid figure. Can't be happier with it. I never reviewed the Cheetor. I don't think I did Cheetor or Dinobot. Maybe I did. I don't remember. When they made those new versions. They were both decent. Dinobot was really good in robot mode except for the colors. But this guy is just about perfect. I think that there's an Asian version of this guy with better paints, but this guy's pretty darn good and significantly less money, so I picked him up. Alright, he stands about 5.5 inches tall, which puts him in pretty good scale with the other ones, so that's nice. Again, he's got a good variety of molded colors. He's got the dark green, the light green, the darker green, the yellow, the brown, the clear. He's got the clear for the eyes as well as the wings. Little bit of paint applications in the black and the blue and the yellow. So, I mean, it's a really nicely composed figure. It looks really good. He's got the Predacon logo on the back there. Nice purple with silver outline. Nice sculpt work. Everything looks good. He has this little feature here where it lets you flap his wings. You put his wings out like that. Pull this down and his wings flap. They didn't have to do that, but that's just something they did, so that's nice. I like that. He's got his gun. It doesn't actually shoot like the original one, but it's fairly accurate, so that's cool. And if you don't want to use it, you can take it out of his hand, and if you can get it out, fold it up like it would be in beast mode, and you can pop that back here. So that goes back there, and then you don't have to hold it. So that's pretty cool. And again, the wings, in addition to having that ball peg to help you pose them, they do have that flapping feature. However, they don't have a locking feature, so if you wanted to keep them up, at least as far as I could find, you can't do that. So the paints are good, the sculpts are good, that head is just about perfect for Waspinator. Absolutely love it. The light piping works really well. Really can't complain too much. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball peg. It's a little bit limited, but it does have the swivel, which is really all you need. You can kind of see the light piping when I do that. The eyes really light up well. Ball hinge shoulders, standard for this type of Transformer. Ball hinge elbows. There's no bicep swivel, but you can get that out of the elbow, so that's okay. And then the wrists do swivel, so that's pretty nice. There's no waist articulation, but you have fully articulated hips. Ball hinge with a swivel built in. Jointed knees. They're not as well jointed as I would have liked. That's just really kind of a bummer. And then the ankles, again, they're very limited. That's really all you're going to get out of them. Now, it comes transformed with this part forward. I don't think that's right. You could do it either way because he'll stand just fine without it. But I think it's supposed to go like this. I'm not sure. That'll give him a better base though either way, so that's pretty cool. So let me get him transformed, and I'll show you his beast mode. Oh, also these things, the bug legs, can be posed as well. So really solid robot mode. Really couldn't ask for anything else. It's just about perfect. The head does get covered up a little bit by the chest. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out. It comes with this part separated, and it should be separated because he should have that piece in the middle. It has it there and it had it in the show, but they want you, according to the directions, I just glanced at them, but I'm pretty sure they have you, come on, do it, close that up, which you can do if you want to, but I'm pretty sure that's only for beast mode, but I'm pretty sure they tell you to close it back up for robot mode. Personally, I would say don't do that, and especially if it doesn't tell you to, then don't do that. But if it does, I say ignore it and leave that gap there. Alright, let me get him transformed and then we'll look at the beast mode. Okay, so I have him in his beast mode, and overall it's a pretty well done transformation. Everything tucks in fairly well. You can see his hands here. That's a little irritating, but the elbows peg in, the feet peg in, everything connects to itself, so it's a nice solid transformation. I wish you could tuck that in a little bit more. The head kind of still shows, and maybe you could spin it around to hide it better. It's just, there's still kind of a gap there. But as far as it looking like a wasp, they did a pretty good job. It has a real nice body shape to it. I think that's pretty well done. The legs are all where they should be. As far as if you wanted to set it down, that's cool. It has a really nice look to it. The wings can still flap, so that's cool. It's a really well done figure. Is it perfect? No, but for the price, you certainly can't beat it, and it blows away the original Waspinator figure easily. So it's really good, and I do recommend it if you're a Beast Wars fan, and you should be, because it's probably the best storyline in all of Transformers. This is definitely a must-have. It's a great figure, great character, can't beat it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. In the meantime, keep collecting.